Greetings, sisters and brothers. This is Professor R.T. Bates, and like I said before, because I do these videos off the top of my head as I feel like it, part of my way or Tao, I forget things because I don't write them down and I don't have anybody helping me, so it's me. So the things I forgot about Tai Chi Bo, the power of fast, the flow of slow, Gong Fu of the Shiro hero. So what did I leave out? I just want to make some adjustments to my last video. Adjustments or as the shirt, I think I forgot. I'm gonna say it again if I didn't forget. I talked about all this up here, the different things that you can make out of the hemp plant, but I forgot my motto of the hemp plant, which is to be out of the red, or to get out of the red meaning when you're in the red, you're in debt. There's no more simpler way than I said. When we spend $1, that's $1 of debt. There's no money behind the money that you spend, what you call money, cash. So to get out of the red, debt, black people, which most of our people call themselves black people, need to go green. You understand? So to get out of the red, black people need to go green. Red, black, and green, you know, to collect the gold. Collecting gold is real money. Check out your Constitution, your American Constitution. 99.99% gold and 99.999% silver is the only money in America. Paper, dollars, or currency is not money. Land is money. What they call assets is money. Stuff that you can trade. Now, of course, we think money is real because we can get stuff for it. But it is, go down to 42nd Street if you're in New York and look at that clock that counts the debt, the national debt. You know what national debt mean? That mean that everybody, black, white, yellow, green, whatever you are, if you call yourself an American and you spending dollars, you are contributing to the debt, mostly owned by China. Oh wow, why am I learning to speak Chinese and doing Chinese kung fu? Because they own America. They own America. The Chinese, and behind them are the Japanese. Yeah, that little tiny place called Japan owns a whole bunch of America's debt. So what is that? What does that mean? I'm going into way something else besides Tai Chi Bo. But again, it's all connected. What does that mean? When you go to the bank and you put up your house for a loan and you don't pay that loan, what do they do? What do? They take your house. People tell me they think they know about money. I worked with the Federal Reserve Bank. I know the money system. I know the money system. You make your signature called really an autograph, and you put that in the bank, and they go to the Federal Reserve Bank, and they get money based on your signature, and it contributes to the national debt, which in the Bible is called surety for the debt. So all you Bible people who are spending money, you're tripping me out, because y'all spending this money and you're like, oh, I got money, I got a job, and I'm following the Bible. Well, the Bible say, do not be a surety for the debt. Wait a minute, what that got to do with my spirituality? Oh, nobody will be able to buy or sell except by the beast. Start connecting this stuff. You're spending the beast money, and then you're like, well, I ain't believing, I ain't gonna go there, Jesus. Well, you're spending the devil's money. So Jesus gonna come back and be like, you ain't with me. You ain't out there teaching the people. You ain't out there helping heal the people. You out there making money. And what are you doing with it? Okay, that's cool. Make money. Go do your 9 to 5, right? But what are you doing? Oh, I got my apartment. Oh, I got my house, car. Oh, I got my clothes. Oh, I'm taking care of my children. Well, a community take care of all the community children. Each one teach one, all that good stuff. Okay, I'm getting way out of the point here. This third part was supposed to be about what I left out about Tai Chi Bo. We're going to get into all that because this is about our stuff. Tai Chi Bo is not just a martial art. It's a way for us to learn how to heal ourselves, how to defend ourselves, and how to learn how to become a consultant, or rather instructor in the art, so that you can teach other people, our people, how to be self-sufficient, our own healing system, our own self-defense system, our own way of making our own jobs. Y'all can think what you want to think. I'm doing the real stuff right here. Jobs, money, all that y'all talking about but don't really have. Anyway, what did I forget about the Tai Chi Bo? See what I'm saying? When you do these things freestyle, you just forget all about all the other stuff. Peace in the mind, peace in the heart. Tai Chi Bo as a martial art also have weapons. Now I just went over the last part in the hand-to-hand stuff, just some basic stuff so you get an understanding of how Tai Chi, the traditional Chinese Tai Chi, and what I developed with our style of movement and boxing, how black people move as opposed to combining it with how the Asians move. You understand? It's two different things. How we move, how they move. You understand? So I've combined the two. Down here is the Asian. Up here is the black. You understand? Combine them and make them Afro-Asiatic, which we get into the history. Nagarjuna. You call yourself niggers? Nagarjuna. We'll get into all that. Okay, so anyway, what I left out, the weapons. The weapons in Tai Chi Bo are important because, first of all, it's an extra mean of self-defense. So if you can punch this far, then your stick is that much farther if you have a stick at hand. Now, in Tai Chi Bo, we learn to use the double sticks. My teacher, or one of my teachers, was Professor V, we called him. Now, Professor V, one of his skills was stick fighting. So this is, I studied with him, you know, I didn't long study. I learned a few things from him. He damn near broke my finger off and all that type of stuff. But I learned from one of his students called Master Talib Muhammad and Tariq Shah. Name I don't know if I should put, but anyway, you know, just some, again, all the stuff that I teach is basic, so the average person can get really good in a short amount of time. It ain't a whole bunch of fancy stuff, basic movements. What I like about the two sticks is that it's both brains. If you're using both hands, anytime you're using both hands, you're using both sides of your brain. You understand? So it's not only eye-hand coordination, it's also left brain, right brain, you know, combining them together. So basic moves. You understand? We learn basic moves, and then again we're moving from here. I'm not trying to just hit big old moves with the arms, all in close. Small movements make fast movements. If I'm coming way from here and way from here, but I'm in here, I'm moving from here. I don't know if you can hear it, but if you can hear it, you understand that the power just in a small movement, it don't take a lot of, see that? Way over here. You understand? In here. Now, the problem comes when you're learning is when you're doing something like, if you're learning, you might take a stick and BOW! So you gotta really be, you understand? So the double sticks are perfect for Tai Chi Bo. This has become my favorite weapon. I started carrying the cane because in New York, a lot of people had their pit bulls at one time. There's a big thing to have a pit bull. And then when it became not a big thing, everybody started letting the dogs just run out in the street. And I walk everywhere I go in New York. You know, pretty much I try, you know. And you have all these stray, hungry pit bulls back in the 80s. And, you know, it's against the law in New York to carry a penknife. I've been stopped, even with the gray beard, I've been stopped by the police over and over again for stupid stuff. I've been put in jail for a knife like this big. Literally. You understand? So, in Tai Chi Bo, we concentrate on what we call street legal weapons. If I'm carrying a cane, it's a weapon for me. But especially because of my age now, a younger person might get stopped by the police again, because they know this too. You understand? They know this stuff too. But the point being, you learn something that's legal. We try to stick with legal weapons. So if you, especially a senior citizen, we have what's called raising cane. Raising cane. You understand? So for senior citizens, for young people, and even for in between, you can use an umbrella, you can use a regular walking stick or whatever. The same techniques. So this is one of the most perfect weapons, not only because of the different techniques that you can use, you always have it in your hand wherever you at. If I go to the store, guess what? If I go to the bank, guess what? Wherever I'm at, if I gotta use both hands, whatever, it's right there with you. I don't have to go like, oh, where's my gun? Oh, my knife, let me get my knife while somebody's attacking me. You understand? I got it right there in my hand. What? Now, the other perfect thing about the cane, you have, the hook. You have bang, bah, bah, you know, just bang somebody in the head, bah, bah. And then you have what they call the spot. I forgot what you call this part, but just for striking on bones. Then you got the point. Perfect weapon in your hand, can be changed into different types of weapons. Block. And it's an exercise tool, especially for senior citizens again. You can do all types of exercises with this one, I hate to call it just a weapon, with this one thing. You can do all types of things. Exercise, fight. Now the different ways of fighting, because in the old days in China, the heroes, which we are the Shiro Hero Academy, Stephen L. Mason Memorial, Stephen L. Mason Memorial Shiro Hero Academy. What it's based on as far as Kung Fu is the Wudang warriors or the Wudang heroes. And heroes always had the sword. They always had their sword wherever they went. So this you can pretty much use just like a sword. You can again use the point. You can use the rib to here. This middle part, whatever, rib, you know, you can hit with it just like a stick. You can block. And then you have the hook. So it's a very versatile, weapon, tool, and if you're up there in age, it helps you walk. I walk a lot, so I mean it helps when I'm walking upstairs, whatever. Totally versatile, always in your hand, etc., etc. Can't get no more perfect than that, except for the belt. I learned about the belt in my gang days, back in the Black Assassins, back in the 70s. Specifically, I still remember exactly what happened. We in a gang, Black Assassins, and around my school, because I didn't go to school, I went to gang. And we trapped some other gang member around our area and trapped them in a storefront. And it was about, I think maybe 4 or 5 of us. This is how we used to do it. You're not from my hood. Stupidness, but that's how it was. So this dude, we trapped him, 4 of us or whatever. Trapped him in a storefront space. And this dude pulled off his belt, bang, and whang! I got a beard now so you can't see, but I got 2 stitches right here where he cut me with the buckle of that belt. Of course, I was in the front like a stupid idiot. So bang, cut me right across the chin. This was in the 70s. I remember that to this day because this is one of the best legal weapons. I'm putting this all on tape, but anyway, we have a lot more weapons to choose from. Just look at Jackie Chan. Think of Jackie Chan, how he can use anything in his movies. It's comedy and all that is funny. But think of the Kung Fu he was using. He could pick up anything, a chair, a ladder, and use it as a weapon, skillfully, not like, you understand? That's the whole idea behind Tai Chi Bo weapons. take whatever. Say if you have